Hey everyone, welcome back to Pop Off English. This is the podcast where we have fun, tell stories, and help you learn English. If you want more easy English, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and share it with a friend who is also learning English.
Yeah, share it with that friend who says, I want to learn English tomorrow. Send them this and say, no, today. All right, today we have a super fun topic. We are talking about study abroad, campus life, and classroom communication.
So if you dream about studying in another country, or you are just curious about campus life, this episode is for you. We will use simple English, useful phrases, and funny stories from our life as international students.
Our life. Totally real, not made up. At all.
Very real. 100% not from our imagination. Okay, let's start with arriving on campus. Imagine it is your first day at a foreign university.
You arrive with your suitcase. You are tired. You are excited. You are also a little scared. The campus is big. There are many buildings. Everyone walks very fast and looks busy. And you think, where is the bathroom?
Yes. Important priority. You don't care about the library. You don't care about the gym. You just want the bathroom. So here is a useful sentence for campus life. Excuse me, where is the? And then you add the place.
For example, excuse me, where is the bathroom? Or, excuse me, where is the cafeteria? Or, excuse me, where is the international office?
You can also say, excuse me, how do I get to the library? This is very polite, and people are usually happy to help you.
Now, let's talk about dorm life. The dorm is the student building where you sleep. It is your new home. It is also the place where you learn that some people can be loud at 3 a.m. every night.
In the dorm, you meet your roommate. This can be amazing or a little difficult, so you need some simple English to talk about your room and your things.
You can say, hey, is it okay if I open the window, or is it okay if I turn off the light? These sentences are very useful when you live with another person.
Another good sentence is, do you mind if I? For example, do you mind if I study here? Or do you mind if I call my family? It sounds very polite.
Now, imagine this. First night in the dorm. Your roommate is very friendly, maybe too friendly. They say, hey, let's have a party. But you have class at 8 a.m. What can you say?
You can say thanks, but I'm really tired. Or maybe another time. I have class early tomorrow. This is a soft no, but it still sounds friendly.
Campus life is not only about parties and fun. You also need to survive the cafeteria. The cafeteria is like a big restaurant at school. Many people, many options, many problems for shy English learners.
At the cafeteria, you need to order food. So here are some basic phrases. You can say, hi, can I have a sandwich, please? Or, can I get a coffee, please? Can I have and can I get are both okay and very common.
If you don't understand something, you can say, what is this? Or what's in this? For example, what's in this soup? Maybe the answer is normal. Maybe the answer is scary. But at least you know.
And if you want to be safe, you can say, I'll have the same, please. And point to the person in front of you. Maybe they chose well. Maybe they made a terrible mistake. It's an adventure.
All right, now let's move to the serious part, the classroom. Your first class abroad is a big moment. You open the door, everyone is already inside, and your brain says, run. But you go in anyway.
You try to choose your seat. This is a big decision. Front row means you must talk to the teacher. Back row means maybe you don't understand anything. Middle row is safe. Middle row is calm. Middle row is the I want to learn, but I also want to breathe zone.
The teacher starts to speak. They speak fast, so fast. you only understand two words, hello and everyone. And then your brain decides to take a little vacation.
But it's okay. You are not alone. Many students feel the same. So here are some simple phrases you can use with your teacher. Sorry, could you repeat that, please? This is very useful. You can also say, could you speak more slowly, please? Don't be shy. Teachers know there are international students in the class.
Another useful one is, I don't understand this part. You can say that and point to your book or the screen. It's short, clear, and it helps the teacher know what you need.
And if you miss a class because you are sick, you can write an email or talk to the teacher and say, I'm sorry I missed class. Could you tell me what we did? It shows you care.
Now, let's talk about talking to other students in class. This can feel harder than talking to the teacher, because with classmates you think, will they judge my English? The answer is, probably not. They are too busy judging their own life.
During group work, you can use simple phrases like, what do you think? And I agree. Or, I'm not sure. These short sentences help you participate, even if your English is basic.
For example, in a group discussion about homework, you can say, I think this part is difficult, or I think we should start with question 1. It doesn't need to be perfect, just clear.
If you don't understand your classmate, you can say, sorry, I didn't catch that. This sounds more natural than I didn't understand you, and it is very common in real life.
Yeah, I didn't catch that is great when someone speaks fast or mumbles, like blah, 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 answer number 3. Then you can say, sorry, I didn't catch that. Can you say it again?
Now, one important part of campus life is office hours. Office hours are special times when you can visit your teacher in their office and ask questions. Many international students don't go, but office hours are actually your best friend.
When you go to office hours, you can say, hi, do you have a few minutes? Or is now a good time? Then you can say, I have a question about the homework. Or, I'm confused about this chapter.
And if you feel shy, you can prepare one sentence before you go. Like, I want to improve in this class. Do you have any advice? Teachers love that sentence. It shows you want to learn.
Now, let's talk about presentations. The scary word, presentation. You stand in front of the class. Everyone looks at you. Your hands are shaking. Your voice is shaking. Your soul is shaking.
But with a few simple sentences, presentations can be easier. You can start with, hello, my name is Mia, and today I'm going to talk about, then say your topic. For example, today I'm going to talk about student life in my country.
To move between points, you can say first, next, after that, and finally. These small words help your classmates follow your ideas.
And at the end, you can say, that's all. Thank you for listening. Very simple, very clear, very effective.
Sometimes, after a presentation, people ask questions. If you don't understand the question, you can say, sorry, can you say that in a different way? Or, sorry, I didn't understand the question.
If you need time to think, you can say, that's a good question. Let me think for a moment. This gives your brain 5 extra seconds to wake up.
Now let's move outside the classroom again. Campus life is also about clubs and activities. Sports, music, drama, anime club, chess club, even cheese club. Yes, some universities have a club only for cheese. This is my dream.
If you want to join a club, you can use simple questions. For example, is this club open to everyone? Or, how can I join? Or, when do you meet? These are very basic, but very useful.
And when you introduce yourself in a club, you don't need a long speech. You can say, hi, I'm Leo. I'm an international student. I study computer science, or whatever your major is. Simple.
You can add one small detail to start a conversation. For example, I'm from Brazil, and this is my first time living abroad. Or, I really like movies and video games. It gives people something to talk about with you.
On campus, small talk is very important. Small talk is simple, friendly conversation about easy topics, like the weather, classes, or weekend plans.
At the bus stop, you can say, "This bus is always late," and suddenly you are friends with 3 people. Everyone loves to complain about buses.
In class, you can turn to the person next to you and say, "This homework was hard," or "I like this teacher." Boom, small talk.
Here are some easy small talk questions you can use. Which year are you? What's your major? Do you live on campus? These are very normal on campus.
And you can answer with simple sentences. I'm in my first year. I study economics. I live in the dorm. Or I live off campus near the train station.
Another easy question is, how do you like it here? You can use this for the university, the city, or the country. For example, how do you like it here so far? It's friendly and not too personal.
Okay, let's talk about one more important situation, asking for help in English. Many international students feel shy about this. They think, my English is not good. I don't want to be a problem, but actually asking for help is smart.
Here are some simple ways to ask for help. You can say, "Excuse me, can you help me?" Or, "I have a question." If you are lost, you can say, "I'm looking for the science building," or "I can't find this classroom."
If you have a problem with homework, you can ask a classmate, "How did you do number 3?" Or, "What do we have to do for this assignment?" Very simple.
And if you need to be extra clear, you can say, "English is not my first language. Could you explain it more simply?" Many people will try to help you.
Also, let's talk about email, because you will write many emails to teachers. Here is a basic structure you can use. Dear Professor Smith, my name is Leo. I'm in your Monday morning class. I have a question about the homework. Could you explain number 3, please? Thank you. Best regards, Leo.
That's it. Short and polite. You don't need complicated grammar, just clear information.
Okay, now let's share a totally real mini story to put some of this language together.
Imagine this. It's Monday morning, first day of class. You wake up late because your alarm did not work. Or maybe you just didn't hear it. You run to class with no breakfast and terrible hair.
You arrive at the door, the class is full, the teacher is already talking. You open the door very quietly, everyone turns and looks at you. Perfect moment.
You say, "I'm sorry I'm late," and try to smile. The teacher says, "It's okay, come in." You sit in the only empty seat right in the front row.
The teacher gives out a paper. It is the syllabus. The syllabus is the paper with all the information about the class. Topics, dates, homework, exams. The teacher says, "This is very important, and you are still thinking about your hair."
After class, you go to the teacher and say, "Excuse me, I'm an international student. Could you speak a little more slowly in class?" And the teacher says, "Sure, thanks for telling me. Now you feel better?"
Then, at lunch, you don't know where to go. You stop a student and say, "Excuse me, where is the cafeteria?" They show you, and you both walk there. On the way, they ask, "Where are you from, and what's your major?" You just made your first campus friend.
At the cafeteria, you ask, "Can I have some pasta, please?" The person behind the counter answers quickly with a long question. You understand nothing. You just smile and say yes. Now you have pasta with extra everything. Surprise!
In the afternoon, you have another class. Group work. The teacher says work in groups of 4. Your heart stops. But then one student looks at you and says, "Do you want to join our group?" You say, "Yeah, sure, thanks."
During the group work, you say simple sentences. I think this is okay. I don't understand this part. What do you think? It's not perfect, but you are part of the group. That is the important thing.
After class, you go back to your dorm, open your laptop, and write an email. "Dear Professor, I'm sorry I was late today. I had a problem with my alarm. It won't happen again." Very responsible.
And then you call your family and say, campus is big, people talk fast. But I survived my first day. Congratulations, international legend.
So, what can we learn from this story? For campus life and classroom communication, you don't need perfect English. You need simple, useful sentences and the courage to use them.
Use, excuse me, where is, to find places. Use, can I have, to get food. Use, could you repeat that please, with your teacher. Use, what do you think, with classmates. These short sentences open many doors.
And remember, everyone on campus is learning something. You are learning English and a new culture. Other students are learning math, history, science, and how to do laundry without destroying all their clothes.
Study abroad can be scary, but also amazing. You meet new people, try new things, and grow a lot. Your English will not be perfect, and that's okay. The most important thing is to communicate.
If you want more episodes like this, with campus stories and easy English, make sure you like this video, subscribe to Pop Off English, and share it with your friends.
You can also leave a comment and tell us, would you like to study abroad? Where would you like to go and why? Use simple English. We love reading your comments.
Thanks for listening to Pop Off English. Keep learning, keep laughing, and keep speaking English, even if you make mistakes.
See you in the next episode. Bye for now.
Bye.